This is what Liverpool made of me. Do I look like I can take any more of this? So, I didn't make a video on transfers specifically. I got a few names on my mind, like defenders, you know, but I decided to go over, you know, the top transfers and see if there is any player we could have probably fought for. Fought? You know, fight. Yeah. Sorry, my English. Yeah. So, we're gonna go over defenders first, because this is the thing I care most about, because we just signed Araujo, and he's at best. I don't know, he's a gamble at best, but and we didn't splash 60 million for him. I'm happy about that, because he's probably not gonna work, but you know, or he get injured, but alone, you know, he's gonna get a few minutes, but we'll see. He might work and I'm just be an idiot, but I don't think so. Anyway, moving on. This is what the top transfers for defenders look like. Now this was done in January, so it doesn't count. Okay. So I don't like this guy. No, sorry. I don't like this guy. I did not want him. There was rumors, but I did not. Okay. Van Hecke. If I'm not mistaken, this guy is, yeah. Well, I probably mistaken for Van de Ven. So, no real injury, heart problems. So, we missed out on him. 45 million euros. 45 million euros. Are we kidding? That's his market value. 45 million euros. 60 million. 60 million for Van de Ven. That's a steal for Tottenham. So, Vuskovic. I looked at him. He looks like a bright talent. 54 million, that's good. But, if I'm not mistaken, he's injured. Yeah, currently. He's going through an ACL. Am I sure? Am I not? What? Might have not been an ACL, maybe my memory is playing with me, but I'm pretty sure he's not yet full fitness, but he might be soon, who knows, right? Okay. Marco Palestra, we don't care about that, we don't care about fullbacks, okay? No. Okay, Hincapié joined Arsenal. He was on loan, I guess. He was on loan. Whatever. Konate. We couldn't renew Konate. This is how bad Arne Slot was. He couldn't even keep what he has. He wanted some extreme wages, but we're giving Ronald Araujo over 10 million pounds this year, because we're covering 100% of his wages. Ibrahima Konate is much better, and he would have been at Liverpool for, let's say, 4, 5, 6 years if signed a new deal. Yes, I don't remember how much he was on. Let me check the wages. It's approximately. Oh, no. If you wanted that, we couldn't. It just doesn't make sense. Konate is not 400,000 a week centre back, because if he is, then what is Saliba? 1.2 million or something? I don't know. No. Uh, let him cook at Real Madrid. So, yeah, moving on. So, Chalobah. I was a fan of him, like, in, should I say, FIFA 16? I think Diomande, that's his brother. Yeah, we couldn't even sign him. Okay, 40 million for a non-proven player. It might be a lot, but in today's market, 40 million ain't a thing. I don't know who this guy is, but he joined Leeds. He might be a thing, and in the 27 transfer window, we might look at this and say, how is this guy 100 million? But he could be 100 million in 1 year. Yeah. Kivior. Like, he didn't really play for Arsenal, but we couldn't even go for him or something. You know, I'm talking about signing someone who might be in their prime years, but not really world class, not really top 20 or top 30 center back in the world, but might turn into something. No, we couldn't even do that. No. We're going with Joe Gomez, who can't stay fit for a game. We're going in with Giovanni Leone, who's still recovering from an ACL, and he's 19. Who knows what can happen? We're going with Van Dijk, who is still one of the best center backs in the world, but just one center back. We're kidding. And who else? Am I missing someone? I don't count the academy players. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Cool. And Ronaldo Araujo. Okay. At least, please, Ronaldo, stay fit. Okay. So, Antonio Silva. You're telling me that we couldn't pay, what is it, Sporting, Porto? We couldn't pay 25 million for Antonio Silva? Don't know. Not sure who this guy is. Cresswell, not sure. Marcos Senesi, I wouldn't. Nah. He had free transfer. Why didn't we fight for Marcos Senesi? Don't know. Maybe Tottenham jumped first. Like, maybe they jumped in a few months ago. Who knows? He gave the word and things. You know. Don't know who this guy is. Brighton signing for 23 million. Might pay off, might not. Who knows? Yeah. These are the top 25 defenders transfers. Well, we have Ibrahim Abba, Sporting signing 20 million. No, we couldn't even scout him. Ronaldo Araujo. Don't make me laugh, okay? Malang Sarr. Okay. Malang Sarr on a free transfer. So we could have snatched him. We could have. He was a thing a few years ago. No. Facundo Medina. I really like this guy. For Argentina. No. Marseille. 18 million. No. Nothing. Okay. 27. He's 27. No. 80 million, too much. Okay, cool. Yeah. Radu Dragusina. Yeah. But we couldn't even get him. Okay. There is, when you have this law of transfer budget, you might, settle for quantity for a day. Okay. No. I'm just gonna be even more pissed off because, like, even signing Nathan Ake could have been a thing, John Stones, nah, but Nathan Ake, yes, to me, I don't know. Okay, we're moving on to not midfield. We don't need midfielders. Trust me, we don't. We don't. We just need to keep Maka on because some I'm not gonna call him names. Want him gone, and a lot of YouTubers talking about Liverpool selling Maka. You bro don't know football. Chill. So forwards, we missed. We lost because of Arne. We lost Andy and Mo Salah. Thankfully, we didn't lose more. Thankfully, they kicked him out. Okay, so Somerville, he's going to Al Hilal for 65 million. He's a left winger. We didn't need him. Yan Diomande, he's just one good season and Real Madrid alike. Yeah, here the money. That's Real Madrid. We don't do Real Madrid stuff. Okay. No, they snatched him up. He's probably gonna turn into a star. And there was rumors, but I guess this Liverpool, we don't move fast. No. I have no idea who this guy is. He's probably the next Estevao or something. I don't know. And now, Estevao got that injury and stuff. Donio Mal, no, thanks. Mastantuono, on loan. Well, he's a right winger, but is he right-footed? Right winger? Hold on. Where is the... Is he right-footed? Oh, where do I see that? Anyway, whatever. We're not looking for a Mo Salah placement. At least I am not. We're looking for someone that is a left footer that can play on the right. No. So, I want to show you this. So, Dortmund snatched him. Of course, someone snatched him over Liverpool. Of course. Sure. Market value was 35. They signed him for 30 million. Go watch some of his highlights. Insane. And of course, in 1 year, one good season, this guy is going to be 90 million. Of course. Sure. Konstantinos Karetsas. Beautiful football. No. No, that's not Liverpool. Okay. Hassan. So, this guy, I made a video on him. But of course, we're not gonna sign him. No. We're not gonna pay 8 million, yeah. He cooked Argentina, but no. He cooked Australia, but no. The World Cup, no. Okay. So, yeah. Gonzalo Garcia. We could have signed him. No. Francisco Trincao. We could have gone for him. No. Karim Adeyemi. I don't really rate him that much. Okay. So, we're moving to right winger, Harry Wilson. He's an ex-Liverpool player, so at least him or Jared Bowen would have made somewhat sense, since we definitely need a right winger, but no. Mo Salah, thank you, man. Liverpool, we might have a terrible season, but let's stick to transfers. It looks like one centre-back injury away from a terrible season that Iraola just can't fix because they didn't even sign quantity. No, they didn't settle for quantity. They settled for Ronaldo Araujo on a loan deal. At least they got Ronaldo Araujo. I'm not gonna lie, at least. But yeah, this is how I am. And in the next 19 days, there's still not gonna be no one.